G'day everyone, Raid0AU and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival in Alpha 6. This is episode number 5 and we've made some stuff. We haven't got a huge number of blocks. I don't know why I've got that on me at the moment. Don't really need that on me. I've got a huge number of blocks for building at the moment, but we're going to make a start with our base. So we'll head over this way. This looks like a decent old spot to make a base. Alright, this will do. Alright, so first thing we need to put down is our base starter. So, place that down. You can use page up, page down to raise and lower it. And I think we'll just put that just there. Alright, so that just puts our core down. Now your core is the be all and end all. Lose your core and you lose functionality on your base. Also, there's two ways to go about things in Empyrion. You can either build your own base or you can take over another point of interest. If you take out the existing core, you can insert your own core and then that becomes your base, or you own that building at that point. Alright, so as I said, we don't have a huge number of blocks at this stage. So 5. So we're just going to make a fairly conservative start on it. Jetpack on. We might actually go one extra on each end, so make it 7 wide, 5 deep. So it's just going to be a basic build to start with, just to get us up and running. That, and we want to put in the ramp. Okay. Right. Press F5 to use our drone. Just bring these up. Which we got left 36. Okay. So that'll be high enough for the moment. But then what we want to do is we want to have room to be able to put a turret, at least one turret up. And each turret is a 3x3 footprint. So let's say this is going to look pretty ugly to start with. It's just a basic build to get us begun, and we can expand on it. There we go. We didn't have quite enough blocks. Well, that's okay. In fact, what I'm going to do is take that block back. And that block can go in there. That's better. Okay. So now, in here, what we want is we want a small generator. And that can just go... They can just go in the corner there. Do want some cargo boxes. Let's just get rid of that. Cargo boxes, we need that. We need that. We'll stick a light in. We'll stick one of those in. Just a light in there. Fuel tank. Fuel tank can probably just go there. Oxygen tank can just go on top of it. Cargo box. What am I doing? Get in there. We'll stick one of the larger ones in. Just like that. Gives us a bit of storage in here. Over here we're going to have our constructor. There should be enough room to put the constructor in. Need ammo. And then we need to put turrets up. Now I've got no idea which way the drones are coming from, so I'm going to put one that way. Not that it matters, they swivel around anyway, but I'm going to put one that way. Okay. Head over this way. How's our food going? We're alright. Some bullets there. I don't suppose we've got enough stuff to make a door, do we? Oh, yep. We can make one door. That's all we need. Let's get rid of that flashlight hanging around. Alright, so we got the door. Probably what we want to start doing now is grab all this stuff. It's everything that's in there. It's everything that's in there. Now, I'm actually just going to change this to private for the moment. Private faction, just to make sure that we should get the constructor back. Because it's a prefab. Sometimes it won't give you the constructor back. Right, so that should be able to fit in there. You can see a bit of a tight squeeze, but there we go. And in here we can put in ammo box, and we can stick in our door. Yeah, which door do we want? You know what? Just the standard one will do for now. Okay, so this is now ready to go. So fill that up with fuel. Let's put all the stuff back in. Oops. Okay, something back in the constructor. Let's turn it on. Here we go. Press Y to turn it on. It's now on. Okay. So now we want to start to move some other stuff over there and see what we can fit in. Bearing in mind I really do not have any iron at the moment. I'm going to need to go and mine some. Okay, so food processor. Food processor, we could probably just squeeze in there. We can put a fridge above it. Actually, move her in there. No, I'm not going to worry about the armor just yet. Put an oxygen station in. Fill the oxygen. Okay. Now, part of the reason that I've decided to build a base there is because it's a known issue, or it's something that happens in the game. It's been happening for some time. That when you take over a point of interest, instead of building your own base, often what happens is you don't end up getting drone attacks. So the drones just simply don't attack you. But when we place our own base down, we should start to get drone attacks. That was part of the game. Well, I think, anyway. Yeah, we're right there. In here. These upgrade kits. Let's go and put those in. We got an upgrade kit in here. Yep. So let's grab our food. Go. Just slowly transfer everything over here. That can just go in there. Those upgrade kits can go in there. Right, go in here. Alright, we're almost done transferring everything over. Then we can probably start demolishing this thing. Which gives us one cargo box. Okay. That's alright, we'll keep that. Alright, what we can do is we can turn the whole thing off at this stage. How much fuel have we got there? 1041, 47. Make sure you take all the fuel out. And we've got 1,000. You want to make sure you remove all of that. I'll leave these tomatoes as is at the moment. But what we'll do is we'll deconstruct and we'll get some materials back. Oop. Need to reload. You always want to, when demolishing stuff, you want to go from top to bottom. Otherwise you'll find it'll all collapse. Whoops, just taken out one of my tomato plants. Did give me the tomato sprouts back, so that's okay. Actually, we'll take them out. Didn't give me back them that second time, but that's okay. Whoop. So there you go. That's why I need to take everything out bit by in the right order. Sometimes it's hard to tell though which one to take first. Yeah. Sometimes things are connected that don't seem they should be. Like that. Anything in there? A little bit. There's the core. Almost done. It's concrete. We Could do some building in concrete, I suppose. We've got a lot of stone. Might be the way to go. Not as strong as steel, obviously, but we'll probably do some internal stuff with concrete. Okay. There we go, that's Hongo done. Alright, so you'll see it here, all the stuff that we got from that. So, quite a decent amount of stuff. Actually, nutrient solution, that, so the water can come over. We do need some of these. You know what, let's just do that. What we can do, we've got 510, so we can make a few more blocks, make another 30 of those. Okay, in here we can drop that, and that. What else do we need? Plastic. We'll take the plastic with us. Alright, so that, we can make some growing pots. We've already got some growing pots over here. Okay, you can just go there. What I'll do, just to start off with, is we'll place a few growing pots down just here. Now they actually shouldn't need. Now I have got tomatoes there, so that's okay. What have we got here? We've got one pumpkin. Well, we've got two pumpkins, so I can use one of them. And durian. Put one of each of these down. The reason for that, that will enable me to actually make canned vegetables. Not very many at this stage, but it will enable me to make some. Now, they should grow without a growing light because of the sunlight, according to the current patch notes. But we'll wait and see. We'll see how it goes. Out of interest. Now, I'm hearing a... I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm hearing it like a drone sound. There's a drone hanging around somewhere. But as yet, no messages of them attacking the base. So we'll see how that goes. And we might just stick another light up here. Maybe just turn it on its side there. Okay, just to light up the outside a little bit. Okay. We're going with those blocks. We've got 30 blocks. So yeah, we'll just get rid of those for the moment. Alright, that's filled in. Those aren't central, but they're not going to stay like that. We will make a Well, it's only temporary defense at the moment. Right. Okay, so that's the transition over from Hongo, which shouldn't really be showing on the map anymore, but we do need to move our survival constructor. We'll do that at some point. What we can now do is, so this is our base. Hongo, you can go away. Our base. And if we go into registry, Akua. Not showing up. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll just waypoint it. Base, waypoint. And we'll just call that home. There we go. Alright. Let's just quickly pick up our motorcycle, because the other thing that we were going to do is quickly go over and have a look at crashed MS Titan over here, which is the one where I couldn't find the core, but ended up finding it after digging. Ooh. Little Triceratops. Kind of nice. Yeah. Really? Oh. Jesus. Everything's attacking me. Reload. Well, I wasn't expecting this when we came over, but jeez. Wow. Oh well. Just a few more sprays. This should give us a bit of meat. Alright. So we've got a minigun drone over here. Let's see if we can get our bike back. God, straight up on the hill wasn't the best idea. Okay. Let's grab those and eat them. Okay. So if you place the food on your hotbar, you can eat it a lot faster. Alright, so we've got a drone over here. That's because I haven't taken out the core. As soon as you take out the core, they'll stop arriving. He doesn't seem too interested in me. He goes. Look, he's fallen through the world. Alright, so you see the digging I did here. And the core is just here. So we can take this out. Go. And you find more cargo spaces over here, so chainsaw, not too much in that one. Some ores, nice, take that. Yeah, most of it useful stuff. So once again, same thing sort of applies here. It's worthwhile going through and taking out any sort of like take out light fittings and any furniture type stuff. But the actual blocks themselves really aren't worth it at this stage. Now, did we empty these? Yep, good. So even things like the elevators here, you can take those out, doors. But yeah, unfortunately the blocks are still the old style blocks. So anytime you look at it, if you look at it with the multi-tool on the on the right hand side down the bottom, it'll tell you what type of cube it is. If it says hull cube, it's an old style cube. What you're looking for is steel block large. So yeah. Alright. So I might just hang around here and just take out some of these, take out the stuff that's worthwhile. Look for any, see if there's any engines around the place. Take those out and then head back to base. I do need to also head back over to, you see this area down here. So it's all, dug all of this out. Took a little while, didn't take as long as I expected actually, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I do need to go over to the other, which one is it? This one over here, the mid part, and just locate the core on that. Now I've got the tier 2 drill, it'll be a lot faster doing that, so it shouldn't take very long at all. Also located, we've got a point of interest here, a comm center, so we might have to be checking that out before too long. So Hongo, you should not be there anymore. I've removed you from the map. Early access and all that. Alright, so hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raid0AU, signing out.